Exodus 35 1-35, through the Bible. Chapter 35. Theme: the Sabbath reemphasized, free gifts for the tabernacle, Bezaleel and Aholiab called to the work. The Sabbath reemphasized. In this chapter the Lord returns to talk to Israel about the Sabbath day. This is the third time. And Moses gathered all the congregation of the children of Israel together, and said unto them, These are the words which the Lord hath commanded, that ye should do them. 6 days shall work be done, but on the 7th day there shall be to you an holy day, a Sabbath of rest to the Lord. Whosoever doeth work therein shall be put to death. Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day. Exodus 35 1-3. The Lord insists that the first reason for the Sabbath is that it belongs to the first creation. God rested on the Sabbath day. As mankind left the creative hand of God, he began to wander away from God. There came the day when mankind as a whole no longer recognized God but began to worship the creature. And man gave up keeping the Sabbath day. Now God said that the Sabbath was a peculiar sign between himself and the children of Israel. God began to lay down rules that actually apply more to Israel in the Promised Land than to any other place. If anyone did work on the Sabbath day, he was stoned to death. It would be very hard to carry on our society without someone working on the Sabbath day, which is Saturday. Suppose no fire was kindled on the Sabbath. This would cause great problems in the frozen north. God's laws were made to suit the land in which Israel lived. Free gifts for the tabernacle. And Moses spake unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, saying, This is the thing which the Lord commanded, saying, Take ye from among you an offering unto the Lord, whosoever is of a willing heart, let him bring it, an offering of the Lord, gold, and silver, and brass. Exodus 35 4-5. These gifts for the making of the tabernacle were to be voluntary. The people were not required to bring anything. There was no demand put upon them at all. This is not the tithe. This is a voluntary gift. They were to bring other things besides the gold, silver, and brass, as we shall see. And blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine linen, and goat's hair. And ram skins dyed red, and badger skins, and shittim wood, and oil for the light, and spices for anointing oil, and for the sweet incense, and onyx stones, and stones to be set for the ephod, and for the breastplate. Exodus 35 6-9. These are the different things that the children of Israel could give to the building of the tabernacle. In that day there was no such thing as legal tender. The method of barter was the exchange of goods, so the Israelites were giving things rather than money to the Lord's work. This is still a way people can serve the Lord. Several years ago in San Diego a man donated 2 Ampex recorders to our radio ministry. These recorders were very valuable and came to us at the time when we were really in need of them. Many people think that you have to always write out a check. Do not misunderstand, we need money too, but the Lord can also be served when you donate things to his service. The question is repeatedly asked, where did the children of Israel get the different articles they gave to the tabernacle when they had been slaves in Egypt? Remember that God said that they would come out of Egypt with great wealth, Genesis 15:14. He made sure they collected their back wages. The Egyptians were so glad to rid the land of the Israelites that they gave them whatever they asked. So Israel left with a great deal of the wealth of Egypt. Bezaleel and Aholiab called to the work. And Moses said unto the children of Israel, See, the Lord hath called by name Bezaleel the son of Uri, the son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah, and he hath filled him with the Spirit of God, in wisdom, in understand, and in knowledge, and in all manner of workmanship. Exodus 35 30-31. Bezaleel is the man God equipped to make the articles of furniture that are so important in the tabernacle. And he hath put in his heart that he may teach, both he, and Aholiab, the son of Ahisamach, of the tribe of Dan. Exodus 35-34. God gave Bezaleel the ability to pass on his gift to others. Them hath he filled with wisdom of heart, to work all manner of work, of the engraver, and of the cunning workman, and of the embroiderer, in blue, and in purple, in scarlet, and in fine linen, and of the weaver, even of them that do any work, and of those that devise cunning work. Exodus 35:35. The tabernacle was a beautiful object. It was a jewel in the desert. It was not large, not a great warehouse, only a small building. It has been estimated that about $5 million went into the construction of the tabernacle according to the value of the metals of a few years ago. The value in inflationary times would even be greater. The tabernacle was God's precious jewel, a picture of his Son, Jesus Christ.